friends. My name is Emily. I'm 21 years old and I live in a nice suburban house just outside Houston, Texas. Our family isn't too big. There's me, my mom and dad, my uncle Mike, who got married just a few months ago, to my new aunt Sarah, and my younger brother Jake, who's 19 and in his senior year of high school. I've always been told I'm really pretty. Long, dark hair, bright eyes, and a figure that turns heads wherever I go. Tight jeans, crop tops, or even just a simple tank top and shorts. Guys can't seem to look away, and honestly, I kind of like the attention now. I've accidentally walked in on Uncle Mike and Aunt Sarah getting intimate more than once. They're not exactly quiet. But me? I've never gone all the way with anyone. Until recently, that is. Let me tell you the full story. It started about 4 months ago. It was a regular Thursday. I came home early from community college because my last class got canceled. Mom and Dad had driven to Austin for the weekend to visit some old family friends, so the house was quiet. Jake didn't know I'd come back early. He was upstairs in his room, supposedly studying hard, because his final exams, AP classes and all, were starting the next week. I needed to ask Mom something, but since she wasn't home, I figured Jake might know where they left the emergency cash or whatever. His bedroom door was half open, music playing low, so I just walked right in without knocking. Jake was lying on his bed in just his basketball shorts, phone in one hand. The other, well, let's just say he was definitely not studying. The second he saw me, he panicked, threw the blanket over himself, sat up so fast he almost fell off the bed, face bright red. I pretended I didn't notice anything weird and just asked, "Hey, do you know where Mom and Dad went exactly?" They said something about Austin but didn't tell me the address. He stammered, yeah, some friends. They'll be back Sunday, I think." I raised an eyebrow. "Why do you look like you just saw a ghost?" "Nothing. Just exam stress, you know? Super stressed." I laughed lightly. "Chill, Jake. You'll do fine. You're smart." Then I turned and left, but my mind was racing. Something was definitely up. The next morning, he left early for his first exam. Mom had texted me from the road. "Emily, please tidy Jake's room today. It's a mess and it's stressing me out just thinking about it." So I went in with the vacuum and duster. While moving some books off the floor to under the bed, I found a small stack hidden behind a box. I pulled one out to put it on his shelf, and a glossy magazine slipped out and fell open on the carpet. My jaw dropped. It was one of those explicit adult magazines, pages and pages of very naked women in every position imaginable, with detailed how-to articles and stories. Some pages were dog-eared, clearly looked at a lot. Everything clicked. That's why he freaked out yesterday. He thought I caught him in the act. At first, I felt shocked, then kinda grossed out, then weirdly curious. I didn't tell anyone. Not Mom, not Dad, definitely not Jake. But something shifted inside me. For the first time, I started seeing my little brother differently. Not just as the annoying kid who steals my snacks, but as a guy. Around our house, we dress pretty casually. Girls wear crop tops, tight leggings, off-shoulder tops, short shorts in summer. So I started making small changes whenever Jake was around. I'd forget to wear a bra under my thin tank top, or I'd wear my shortest denim shorts and bend over to pick something up right in front of him while he was on the couch playing video games. I'd catch him staring, his eyes glued to my chest, my thighs, my curves. He tried to act normal, but his face would get red, and he'd suddenly need to adjust how he was sitting. I started enjoying it, the power, the way his eyes followed me. But I still told myself it was just teasing, nothing more. Then, about 3 weeks later, we got the call. Our great aunt in Florida passed away suddenly. Mom and Dad had to fly out for the funeral and to help with arrangements. They'd be gone at least 4 days. Jake and I would be home alone. That first evening, I came back from college around 5 p.m., took a quick shower, put on a tiny pair of cotton sleep shorts and a loose cropped hoodie, no bra obviously, and lay on my bed scrolling TikTok with the door cracked open. After maybe 20 minutes, I heard soft footsteps in the hallway. I glanced toward the door and saw Jake's shadow. He was standing just outside, peeking in, thinking I couldn't see him. My heart started pounding. Instead of calling him out, I slowly stretched, arching my back so the hoodie rode up, exposing my flat stomach and the bottom curve of my breasts. Then I rolled onto my side, pretending to fall asleep, breathing slow and steady. A minute later, the door creaked wider. Jake tiptoed in, hesitated, then sat very gently on the edge of my bed. He just stared for a long time. I could feel his eyes on me. Finally, I woke up, blinking slowly. "Jake, what are you doing in here?" He swallowed hard. You've been teasing me for weeks. The way you dress, the way you walk around. I know you're doing it on purpose." I sat up a little, letting the hoodie slip even higher. "And if I am?" His voice cracked. I want to do something about it, with you." I laughed softly. "Jake, I'm your sister. That's crazy. And I've never even, done it before." "Me neither," he admitted quietly. "But I can't stop thinking about you. Please." I looked at him, really looked. He was shaking a little, eyes wide, desperate. And honestly, I was turned on too. "Close and lock the door," I whispered. He jumped up, locked it in 2 seconds, and came back. I pulled him closer. "If we're doing this, we go slow, and we never tell anyone, ever." He nodded so fast I thought his head would fall off. That night, we crossed every line. It started with kissing. Awkward at first, then hungry, hands exploring everywhere. Clothes came off slowly. He was gentle, nervous, but eager. I guided him. We tried everything we could think of, kissing down each other's bodies, touching, tasting. Finally, the real thing. It hurt a little at first, but then it felt incredible. We went multiple times that night, different ways, laughing when we messed up, moaning when it felt right. By the time we fell asleep tangled together, I was sore in the best way. Mom and Dad came back 4 days later. We acted completely normal in front of them. But every chance we get now, when parents go grocery shopping, when they visit friends, late at night when everyone's asleep, we sneak into each other's rooms, sometimes quick and quiet, sometimes long and intense. We've gotten braver. The shower together, the back seat of my car when we go for a drive, even once on the living room couch while Mom was taking a nap upstairs. It's risky. It's wrong. But the thrill is addictive. So, friends, that's the full story. If you like this longer version, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me what you think. Be honest. Share with your friends who like spicy stories. And subscribe plus hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. I might tell you about the time we almost got caught. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all.